Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Welcome to Morning Coffee with Mitch. It's me, Mitch. It's Tuesday. The forgotten day. Haven't gotten over Monday yet. Long way to the weekend. Nobody likes Tuesdays. So if we like Tuesdays around here, because to most of us, they're like every other day. So welcome. Welcome. Good to see you, my friends. And as usual, I be pushing buttons, and that one works. Drink it if you got it. Randy K popped in. Wow, look at you. Hi, Randy. How are you? Randy's an old friend of this channel. Good. Okay. Here we are after a not so stellar appearance on Kelsey's show this morning. Try to become one with my new cell phone. He could hear me, but I couldn't hear him. I must have had the audio settings set wrong in StreamYard. So I will play with that offline and test it and make sure it works. So next time I go on with him out there. It was great, though. It's got the big-ass screen, and I had it up on my tripod, and I could actually see everything. With the other cell phone, the window where it showed the actual things that were going on was so small you couldn't. Sometimes a guest would come on, I couldn't even recognize them. So anyway, good to see you all. Good to see you. My cell phone already went beep. Wow. What is that about? Indulge me. Somebody else wants me to make a video for them. Who is this? He didn't even tell me what the product was. Yeah, I'll spend a lot of time considering that one. Glad to see you. Glad to see everybody. Kelsey said he was going to stop by, but I said to myself, somehow I think if he's already going to see a patient before 7, that he'll probably get tied up. But we'll see. He may or may not be here. He's with us in spirit. And he finished early today, and the chat is full. Holy cow. So let me go say hi to some of the really early birds. The usual ones, Mary M. Michael Pragler chimed in real early last night, and last night we had Rough Carnivore from Guam, Lady June. Good to see you. And early this morning at 3:41, Mike Seeley rolled out of bed. And as usual before, he even turned the lights on, put his feet on the floor, stretched and yawned. He grabbed his cell phone, logged in, and chimed in to say hello. 3:41 in the morning. Wow, Amanda was here very, very early, too. Good to see you. Yellow Rose, as usual, from the United Kingdom. Richard Williams from Copperhill. DJ Bro was here. Brian Dish was here. How you doing, Brian? Used to see. And Jerry Voitis chimed in early. Good to see you. D, thinking for myself, was here saying hi to everybody. And the conversation started. Mike Seeley chimed in at 6:38. And Barry Simon, good morning. Good morning, Barry. How are you doing? And Barry always reminds us to click the thumbs up. My favorite reply on text, by the way. You know, I always wonder, who's supposed to get the last word in a text? It's like saying goodbye to somebody. You say, bye, and they turn around and say, bye, and you say, okay, bye, and then the other guy says, well, yeah, see you later. You say, okay, thumbs up, and texts are like that sometimes. And what are there any rules of etiquette as to who's supposed to get the last word. I usually, just to acknowledge that I got their last text, send a thumbs up at the very end. And that thumbs up kind of means, got it, no need to reply again, I guess. So that's what I've come up with. You can use that if you'd like. I don't think it offends anybody. Look at all the chatting. Holy well. Barry Simon comes out and puts a little plug in for his Boston. He and Danny, the Boston meetup, August the 22nd, and they seem to have adopted Kelsey as a marketing spokesman, and you can never go wrong by doing that. and Barry sent me, and Kelsey's going to be there evidently. It's like 100% sure. And Barry sent me this morning, and that's his new their new poster. I guess they want me to use that when I'm talking about it. And they made a Special K cereal box out of Kelsey with a bowl full of meat. And it says 100% carnivore, 0 carbs. Look at that. Look at that. And it's got Kelsey. His necklace is hanging over into the bowl of meat. Is that great? I love it. I love it. I wonder if we could read what it says on the side of the box, if that's relevant. I think it's just gibberish. Very cool, Barry. I like that. Let me know if you want me to replace. You know, I have the live stream set up for the event, and I used your first poster as a thumbnail on the cover of that video. Would you like me to replace that with this? I can do it. I have the technology. Let me know. That's great, Barry. Thank you. Thank you. And again, I wish I could be there, but I'll be there virtually and in spirit. I know Kelsey mentioned today, he says, maybe I can get my jet to swoop down and pick up Mitch, but that's kind of a long shot. And I don't know if I'd let him do it anyway, because it would cost him a fortune. And I don't want to do that. I'll be happy to be up here and be with you all in spirit, and allow those of us that can't make the meetup to be able to log into the live stream and join in the fun. Let me, I see Kelsey has made it. Wow. Let me get through to 7 o'clock and congratulate the winner. And let's see who I haven't said hi to yet. This should take a minute, because everybody's just conversating. That's a new word. I made it up. Conversating. There we go. Mandy, Yellow Rose, think right. D. Rick chimed in. Hi, Rick. How you doing? And Manda D, Manda Brian, Manda D, Manda. Larry Ryan. Hi, Larry. How are you? And let's see. We got 657. And Babe Dowell's here. Good morning to you. And I'll be with you in a second. Kelsey, my friend. Just want to congratulate the winners. And as if there was any doubt. Oh, this is getting boring. No, it isn't, guys. Not boring at all. Robbie hit it first this morning. No, Lambs hit it first again, and Robbie following closely. We have Stewie here. How you doing, Stewie? Or Stevie. Time for some new glasses, Mitch. And Jerry is here with us. Hi, Jerry. And that I think I'll take us past 7 o'clock. Who is this? Marla Kelly. Hiya, Marla. Chuck Supertune. Kevin Corgi Lover. Good to see you. Bye, BB and E. Sharon. Hiya, Sharon. How you doing? Good to see you. And Brenda McIntyre. And Liz. Hi, Liz. Liz is here. And my friend Randy. Randy K. First guy to buy a T-shirt of mine. Cigar smoking, T-shirt wearing. I don't see enough of Randy anymore. Want to see Randy come into one of our live streams, our private community, or even the public ones in the morning. But Lizzie's here. How you doing? Rex Ford, good to see you. Bob Wright, how are you? Rick says Milton's in the Milton's attacking him, and I say to Rick, so what's new? Oh, yeah. Yeah. And here we have Chris Wayne from Australia. Hi, Chris. How you doing? Okay. We're going to take a break from that there. I will leave that there at 7:02. Clean up my screen. Let's see if we get the message off. We go to get the chat put away. Put on a pretty face. And welcome another pretty face. Yes, sir.
Good morning.
Good morning. I couldn't hear you on that cell phone outside this morning.
Good morning, everybody. How's it going? It's a good day, Mitch. Did you get your cell phone working yet, or is it still wasn't able to hear?
No, it was a StreamYard setting, evidently, because you have to just tell it initially when you on any device where you want the sound to go, and I evidently had it set wrong, so I didn't want to fool with it out there. I'll set up a little test for it later, create a temporary thing, go on StreamYard, log in from the phone too, and then make sure I can get the audio out of it. It's just a setting.
Awesome.
It's just a setting. And I'm trying to be fancy, having that big thing hanging up on my tripod there.
But you love the new phone.
Oh man, what a thing! It's great. I'm becoming one with it. Yes, one with the phone. Yeah, the phone zen.
Well, it's sort of we can't live without this thing. It sleeps next to us. It's connected next to us. It's like if we don't have it, it's like what's going on?
Oh
right?
Man, everybody's like it. Don't you phone separation anxiety? That's a new disorder. I mean, if I leave it on the table over there and it's not right next to me, I panic. Well, with me, it's a matter of what happens if, after that 911 business with my stroke. I just, when I don't have the phone next to me, I say, oh, now it's going to happen. Now I'm going to have another stroke. Now, right now, when the one time in a year and a half when I'm more than 3 feet from my cell phone, that's when it's going to happen. So it's crazy. It's crazy. It's paranoid. If I'm in the kitchen and have to walk into the family room to get something off the table, I make sure I grab my phone before I put it in my pocket before I go anywhere. And I got the button. I never go anywhere without that. And I'm not ashamed of that fact. Is
that work without your phone? It's a separate device that transmits to a 911?
Cellular. No, cellular. It actually transmits over the cellular network. Anywhere your cell phone will work, this thing will work. And I can talk. If I push the button, an operator comes right back on and talks to me through it.
Wow.
Yeah, it's incredible. It's not tiny, but and if I were to bang it or drop it, it comes on and says, fall detection or fall detected. Press the button and hold it to cancel it. And that happens a lot because it's pretty sensitive. So if I ever just fall down somewhere, something happens to me or get hit in an accident or something, and this thing gets jarred, it will. They'll come on and start talking to me. Yeah, and I got this through the VA. They call it honor alert. So y'all better honor me. or I'll push my button. And
It's
God
hard.
knows what terrible things are going to happen if I do that.
Well, so what else do we have new in the carnivore space today? The any other than, let's see, the vaccines have been split apart, doing less. And someone called me yesterday and said there was a new post interview with Kennedy and in another sort of carnivore person or ketovore person. Steak and sauerkraut, I think.
Yeah, I heard about that. Why not just eat steak and eggs?
Yeah, something. I don't know. I don't know. They are.
Ah, Corey
Oh,
Kevin says phones have dumbed us down.
oh. Well, I don't know. I think the phone ultimately, especially we'll call it a smartphone, but the ability to get online, it's opened up access of knowledge for more people than ever before. And I mean, look at again what you're sharing online. It's content that is helping people be healthier. And again, you're not a doctor, but you're giving more healthy advice than doctors. I've got a medical resident here, and they're very close minded. They're very close minded to these ideas.
Is it, what do you think is the main cause of that? Is it they just never were taught and never thought, or are they so under the thumb of the regulators in the medical community that even if it goes against their personal opinion, they don't dare stray from the normal medical, write the prescription next, type of thing?
Schools, education is not about open mindedness, it's about learning the dictatorial way. And you go into modern medicine because you somehow are attracted to a system that teaches you a way. So by the time you're in medical school residency, you are strictly learning what they teach you in order to practice in the system that requires you to diagnose and then treat diseases based on the common system. I mean, that's why I'm going through my challenges in my profession right now, because I talk outside the system and out of the box, which is highly controlled. And so we all have lost our way because even for myself, for years, I was very close minded. And I was very based on, hey, I'm really good clinician because I'm good at opening them up and fixing them and then knowing what the standard answers were. And learned that that's wrong. Because
So
I saw,
which do you think is the more common reason that doctors fight this? Is it because they don't know, or is it because they feel the threat of going outside the camp, let's say?
well, it's just like religious teachings, right? Your brain becomes so in tune to the belief, there is no other answer. And so I just think we're brainwashed
Brainwashed.
in a belief system that we will fight and kill for our belief system.
Well, that's called ideology, and we all got one.
Well, sure, sure. We do all have it, and we all are working on our software. And I can't remember if that was your sort of foundation of your book. Um,
uh,
Software systems, the the ideology that we're exposed to.
well, the foundation of my book, one of the main points I tried to make in my book, and I still try to make every day, is the difference between our subconscious animal brain and our conscious mind. That rules everything. And we as humans attribute, I think, way too much power to our conscious mind when it's our subconscious mind, and that's the animal brain. And that's why the title of my book, Taming the Beast Within, refers to the animal brain inside of us that's reacting as it's programmed to react for survival. And the battle, we fight it every day with our conscious mind. And this is where my little speeches about addiction always come in. As I don't care how much willpower you think you have a beast inside you that's going to do what it wants. And when you try to go against it, it turns you off and just takes control of you. And you find yourself driving to the drugstore at 3 a.m. to buy ice cream.
Well, think about people who attempt to live with bears and lions, or they tame them, right?
Yeah.
And ultimately, the beast still is there, and your risk of being, or the tigers. What was the tiger?
Yeah, Siegfried and Roy.
Right.
Got attacked by the tiger. I got attacked by my parrot, my pet parrot that I hand fed and raised like a child. When she got 7 years old and started to go into her sexual maturity, she became violent. Violent. That was her nature against me. I had to get rid of her. She bit the shit out of me at birth. I was so brokenhearted. It'd be like having one of your children come at you with a knife. I couldn't believe it.
Well, that's a very good point, because ultimately, there's a subconscious mental construct of all of humanity that has tendencies that we sort of, gee, I wonder why that happened. They must consciously be choosing to do these things, but there's so much that happens in the subconscious mind that we have little to no control over eventually.
Well, absolutely, but we refuse in our arrogance. We became very arrogant as a superior animal on the planet. We are not even in many religions, as they preach that we're totally separate. We're not even related to any of the other animals. We are so far above everything else, and that leads to an arrogance, an ego in human beings. We are an animal like anybody else. Our brain is so much like the brain of our ancestors. We have the same instincts, and instincts drive us. And people don't want to. They would want to admit that. Well, I'm out of control. I'm weak. But look at every addict. You lose your ability for thinking, and then after the whatever it is you want, whether it's junk food or sex or whatever, that your brain is driving you to do foolish and dangerous things to acquire. After it's done, after it's all over, there's not one of us that can't relate to the time when you actually got your thinking back. Your subconscious mind says, okay, I got what I want. Back to you, Mitch. And Mitch, what's the first thing you say, Kilts? What the hell was I thinking? And the answer to that is you weren't thinking. That's the problem.
Well, then I guess the question is, what is thinking? Because ultimately, no matter what it is, it all ends. And that's the journey.
Yeah, it is. There's no doubt about it.
And I've got to go to the operating room, but I wanted to stop in and say hello. I sent you a copy of Barry Simon's thumbnail for Kiltsy on the cereal box
I got it.
For the 22nd. And we're still thinking about how we can get Mitch up there. Maybe.
Well, I don't want you to listen, my friend. I love you, and if I turned you loose, money would be no object. I would feel a little guilty about you having to bear the brunt of the cost of sending a private jet down here for me. So don't you dare. I'm letting you off the hook here in public, okay?
Well, I'm working my way to come down there and enjoy a beautiful cigar with my friend Mitch and a cup of coffee. And I just want to say hello to the entire community and family. We're all brothers and sisters. I want everyone to have a great, great day. And I'll be here tomorrow morning.
Okay, and so will I.
All right.
Well, they say the good Lord willing and the creek don't rise.
Right on. Troubles abound. I
See
love
you, my
everybody.
friend. All
Bye.
right, take care. Bye-bye. Kelsey, ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Robert Kiltz. I love the guy. I love the guy. We could talk for days, philosophical things. Amazing, amazing. So that was great fun. Glad to see you. It's 7:25 now. Oh, we've still got plenty of time. We got 112 people here. Wow, 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 wow. Let's see if we can get up to about 1,200 people. So, did you all see my scooter video yesterday? I don't know about you, but I enjoyed it. I watched it about 5 times. I said, well, I really like that guy. I really like that guy. And just to keep you informed about my adventures, I'm going to take that thing. It's in the car now. It's in the car. I got a new drone. I'm going to take it out to the park, and I'm just going to have fun, but I'm going to film the whole thing using that to get around, and I'm going to figure out some way to actually film me riding around on it from the drone. So that'll be nice. It'll allow me to enjoy my previous great love, which was drones, and seems like my new great love, which is scooters. Barry Simon has nicknamed me Scooter. I don't know if I like that or not. Reminds me of Scooter Libby. Remember him? He was not a well-loved individual, but it seems that way because I got another scooter that's going to be shipped to me very soon. And then I got an email this morning from the company that makes the trike that I have. And they too have a mobility scooter. And they very much want me to make, they so enjoyed, like they said, my trike video. And I haven't even finished with the trike yet. I've got many videos, more videos coming with the trike, that they have a mobility scooter which seems to fold up even smaller. So I said, yep, send me one. So I got probably another one. So Barry, your meme of my, let's see if I can lay my hands on that real quick. Let's see. Hang on a second. Let me see if I can find that. Here we go. I got so many of these things. Here it is. Yes. Let me get it up on the screen. Hang on a second. This may be a prophecy, not just a joke. It may be a prophecy. Sold as is. We are not responsible if it strands you, but that's great. And look at these things. Look at the paint jobs on some of these things. Holy cow. I mean, this really could be my future. So we're going to save this picture. And when I finally get so many of these things, I don't know what to do with them all. I keep clearing out more and more of my patio to make room for them. I got one of them riding around in my car now. It's making this YouTube thing fun. It really is. And I just keep getting these emails. What is it about me that makes these people want me to be their spokesman? No accounting for taste, they say. Oh, well. Peter is here. Hiya, Peter. How you doing? Peter, member for 22 months. Good to see you. Aaron's with us. Hi, Aaron. Good morning. Good morning, sweetie. How are the kids? Karen goes, hey, don't ask. And Peter says, good morning, fellow Mitch Fitz. Ah, that's great. That's great. And all the conversation. And Jerry Voitis just chimed in, member for 26 months. Wow, Jerry, we've been friends a long time. Jerry, I consider Jerry a very good friend. Sometimes there will be brief periods of silence while I scroll through the chat. Lacey is here. Good morning, Lacey. How are you? Good to see you. Good to see you. A lot of hellos. What a friendly bunch we have here. Kind of lifts my spirits in the morning. Unless we get an idiot in there, in which case the opposite of my spirits is Rant Man. Like the Hulk. Don't make him angry. And Amy. Hi, Amy. How are you? Good to see you. And Kevin. Yeah, Kelsey will be a big draw. People will turn out to see Kelsey. I certainly wouldn't hide the fact that he's going to be there. He'll promote it. I'm sure Alia's got it on their website, and I don't look at. It's all the same community, whether I promote it or Barry promotes it, Danny promotes it, or Kelsey promotes it. We welcome anybody that's going to spread the word and use their celebrity, if that's okay, lend it to and their attendance at it to bring people who might want to meet them. I think that's great. Barry says, yes, please. That was to my question of whether to replace the thumbnail video, the thumbnail image on the live stream, which I posted. And if you can find it, if YouTube somehow lets you find it, it's on there. It's on my channel in the video section on video, or live streams rather. I'm wondering if YouTube actually shows it. Let me see what you would go through. Although I'm logged in as me, if you go to Mitch Weiss or youtube.com/OldGuyCarnivore, or find my channel like this, and you hit the live button right here. Yeah, it's the first one that pops up. Join us online at the Boston Meetup, noon. Okay, now if I click on this, it's going to take me into the video. And so far, nobody, I'm surprised. So far, nobody has actually chatted. Whether YouTube forgets it or not, I pinned a message. Feel free to chat here until August 22nd at noon, when we'll be at the Meetup Live. So if any of you guys want to, so that stayed. If any of you guys want to find that video and start chatting, there's another place for all the homeless people to go hang out with their friends. Feel free to use that. It's got 2 likes already. I guess I could like it myself. How about that? So that's there, and I'm looking forward to it. And you know, that is a week from this coming Saturday. Sounds like so far away, August 20th. It's a week from this Saturday. 11 days from now. I hope you're all getting excited about that. That's going to be a great event. I believe that. We've had great meetups where 10 people came, 12 people came. Just great meetups. I had that one here that before my stroke, I had that one where Curry came, Kelsey came, and there were almost more of us YouTubers there than there actually were other people attending. Peter was there. It was great. Jerry was there. It was great. We had a great time. We ended up in the cigar bar. Afterwards, Peter's talking to him. Yeah, Peter says, Peter's talking about all the great people he's met at meetings. It's adds another dimension to this community when you actually, I mean, you know, I had at my house, sitting out on my back porch, one time I had Barry Simon, I had Peter, I had Chuck from Clearwater, Supertune, I had Rick, and we were all there together. And it was great. These have become my closest friends now. Hard to believe. After a lifetime, all my close friends have died, and my new crop of close friends, all without exception, come from this community. So value it. Value it. It's something that's not easy to find in this life. And Jerry says, we'll be there in spirit. Okay, I am at 7:10. I'm way behind, so it's new. And I'm going to start running through this. Danny! Hi, Danny. Good to see you. Glad you're here. Everybody's saying at this point we are so far behind. Saying hi to Kelsey right now. Okay, I got to scroll fast. Question. That's what I'm looking for. Mitch, you need to sponsor their devices. As a tech junkie, you're making me want one of those. Oh, you're talking about my new toy. Well, you know, the problem, oh, this is so great. This thing is so great. Let me open it up here. I mean, for writing emails, you get a split pane in your email browser. You get the emails on one side, and you can read them in the other side. Unbelievable. You set up the center screen different than the cover screen with different wallpaper and everything. You can do it. It's an amazing thing, but it folds up so small, and it fits in your pocket, and it's lighter than my slab phone, my S25 Galaxy was. But the last thing in the world I need to do is make cell phone videos. There are thousands and thousands of people out there. When a new cell phone comes out, my entire feed fills up with nothing but cell phone videos. I yell at my TV, hey, enough with the cell phones. How about a carnivore video? Doesn't listen to me. Probably because I'm watching. When a new cell phone comes out, I'm watching all those cell phone videos. So YouTube says, oh, that's all this guy cares about. And okay, we will feed your need, they say. And that's how YouTube algorithm works. If you watch just 2 videos on a particular subject, and you all notice this, let's suppose you got to fix something in your house. You need to figure out how to make the drain on your dishwasher work. So you just start looking up dishwasher repair videos. Well, if you watch 2 of them in a short period, the next thing you know, for the rest of the day, all you're going to see in your recommended feed is dishwasher repair videos. I think they overdo it a little bit. But YouTube's desire is to keep you watching YouTube videos. That's what the purpose, many people don't realize that. The purpose of the YouTube algorithm is to keep you on the platform. The longer you stay on the platform, the more ads you'll have to watch. Or you'll have to stay enrolled in the premium thing so you don't have to see the ads. They want you on the platform. Their algorithm is designed to try to analyze, based on your past viewing habits, what videos you watch, how long you watch them, how many people have commented on those videos. Their goal is to take everything they know about you, everything Google knows about you. And if you're like most people, they know more about you than your mother. And use that to entice you to stay on the planet by throwing things in their recommended feed and things that other people just like you have actually clicked on, and your feed fills up with that kind of stuff. If you don't want that from YouTube, this is what I learned a long time ago, and many people don't do it. If you don't want that, if you don't want a feed of nothing but crap you maybe had a need for watching once, just click your subscriptions button, and it will only show you videos from those channels that you're subscribed to. You'd think that would be obvious. I don't know if YouTube wants you to do that or not. They would rather that you watch the video that they know you can't resist. But that's how they work. And the more they learn about us, the more that they keep doing this to us. And while I was talking, I should have been reading through the chat at the same time. Well, we're up to 7:20. 20 minutes behind. Okay. Okay, got 106 people still. Judge, my beast eats meat. Some of your beasts eat meat. I don't know about your ducks, Rick. I don't. Well, are they beasts? Yeah, I even ended my scooter review video with a take the rest of the day off and eat meat yesterday. And Peter said, Peter, we never wonder what you're going to eat today. We never ever wonder. Peter takes his menus and publishes them on the front page of the daily newspaper every day. So we don't have to wonder what Peter's eating. Uh-oh. What was this perfect Hitchcock meme? Barry, did you send me something that I don't know about? Or are you just musing? No, I don't see a new email, but I do have a text. What's the text here? I'm sorry, guys. I need a full-time secretary here to keep up. Kelsey texted me something. Oh, yeah, Kelsey texted me. Barry, he texted me the picture. See? He texted me the picture that of the breakfast box. So obviously we have his permission to use it. That's very nice, don't you think? And Barry emailed me as well, giving me permission to use that picture. So why don't we do this? I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to take you for, because this is educational. I'm going to go into my YouTube studio here. YouTube studio. There you go. And I'm going to go to content. And I'm going to go to live. And there's the video. I'm going to edit the video. And we're going to go to the thumbnail. And we're going to say, change the thumbnail. And we're going to go to the desktop where I have this thing. And what's the name of it? The name of the thing is unnamed. Okay, so let's go down and find unnamed. Here it is. And we're going to click that. And it's going to change it to Kelsey's, which unfortunately is the wrong format, but that'll work. And we're going to say save it. Okay. And my computer evidently is very busy on assignment, but it saved it. So let's go back. And now when we look at that video, it should have this on it. And I'll take a look at it on video to see if I don't have to custom make this to leave room for all of YouTube's writing and everything, but there you go. There you go. Easy peasy. I bet most of you have never seen somebody do that. Alrighty. Little housekeeping. Now, where was I? Peter says, yes, I am a meal planner for sure. No, we know that, Peter. We know that. If I had to make fun of Peter and Rick both during a live stream, people would say, something wrong with you today, Mitch? You're not making fun of Peter. I make fun of people that I like and I love. So that's called busting. And busting is a good thing. You better not do it to people that don't love you back, however, because they'll get mad at you. Rick chimed in. Evidently, we were talking about addiction. And Rick chimed in. For some people, addiction is not an issue. To which I say, no shit. Rick? And then, as some people have, or I've said to some people about certain things, and this is not an insult, it's an observation, your knowledge of the obvious is exceeded only by your grasp of the self-evident. No, Rick. Of course, not everybody's addicted to everything. Most people are addicted to something. You're addicted to 50s technology, whether you know it or not. I'm addicted to sugar, but I'm not addicted to heroin, cocaine, or alcohol. Could care less. I guess you could claim I'm addicted to everybody. Everybody's subconscious mind gets triggered by certain things that create a pleasure response or a dopamine hit. Unfortunately, unaddicted people can become addicted just by exposure to the addictive substances. People that aren't addicted to anything generally means they have never been exposed to them. Sugar addiction, I think, has a genetic component to it. If your relatives constantly lived through periods of long famines, you are more likely to be an addict. If your ancestors lived in tropical climates or places where food and starvation was never an issue, chances are you will not be a food addict or a sugar addict. And in that respect, we're all different. You can't tell, but many non-cocaine addicts have been addicted by the corner boy, by a free hit or two. Addiction is a very, very complicated and individual thing which can't be generalized into one saying. It just can't. Everybody is going to be different based on probably thousands of different factors in their own ancestral history. That's why a non-addict, somebody that doesn't exhibit these traits, absolutely has no frigging business ever talking about addiction to an addict. It's an insult. I get insulted every time somebody says to me, I don't know why you can't stop eating sugar. I don't have a problem with sugar. I want to smack them in the face. F you. Consider yourself lucky. And don't tell me what I need to do because you don't need to do it. That is the height of arrogance. And I guess it's a narcissistic tendency too. So You can't take advice, which is why I don't give advice to alcoholics, because I'm not an alcoholic. I have no idea what they're going through. It would be arrogant of me to say to them, well, I don't know why you can't stop drinking alcohol. I don't have drink. No, don't do that. The only people that can help an addict are recovered addicts. And that's the whole basis of any addiction program, is this community support from people who have been through what you've been through. If you haven't been through it, shut the hell up. So there. You never wonder what I really think, do you, anybody? Little rant. Rant Man lives. Yes, Rant Man. Reality Man. Call it. I look forward to hearing about your upcoming meals. Everybody loves the upcoming. What is that? Upcoming. All the letters. Neat. What is that word? Neals. What does that mean? Oh, it's supposed to be meals. No wonder my eyes are swimming around. It's not a real word. I can't make heads or tails of it. Oh, there we go. There we go. Kevin cleared that up. Meals, yeah. No, I'm not telling Peter to stop telling us what he's eating. It's just an observation. Things that that I see about people, and I got to talk about something while I'm scrolling down this long list of chats. Here you're talking about the phone, and okay, and we have somebody named Awaiting Christ. What is behind Kilt's wearing a do-rag this morning? Well, Kilt's was in surgery. That's what doctors wear in surgeries. And doctors on YouTube like to wear them because it makes them look like they're actually doing something. Doctoring. Some of the hats that these doctors wear in surgery are wild. And pants, my God. You should see some of the pants. It's like chefs. Chefs wear wild pants. Well, some of these doctors in surgery wear wild scrubs. Wild, vivid colors. It's crazy. It's crazy. I guess I would too. I used to wear shirts like that. Lizzie, you are so correct. When Mitch gets a hobby, he goes all in. I am like that. I did it with drones. I did it with knife collecting. I did it with model airplanes. I did it with airplanes. I did it with boats. Everything I do, I either do 100% or I say, nah, this is not for me. Like tennis and golf and athletic things. It never had any appeal to me, so I didn't do it. Maybe I'd have been better off if I had. I don't know. And Peter with the answer. That's Dr. Kiltz's Dr. Cap. Yes, sir. That is very, very common. Very common. Either that or he's got a motorcycle parked outside. Could be. Could be either one. Jerry Voitish, member for 26 months. So that bit. I wanted to show it to you. Thank you, Jerry. Thank you so much. And Jerry thanked me for thanking him. Because I noticed it right off the bat. And here's where Peter responded to Kevin. I met Mitch, Kiltz, Nelson, Curry, and Aaron. I see in person. I feel very fortunate to have been in their presence. And Peter, as much as we make fun of you, we feel very fortunate to have had you come to these events so we could be you. Kevin says, you're a lucky man, Peter. And Rick, of course. Yeah, I think in our whole entire community, Peter may be the actual only person to have personally visited Casa Quack down there in Miami. That's my name for Rick's house, Casa Quack. Do you like that? I thought that was clever. And who is this? This is Susie Marsh. Yes, Susie Marsh. It's that time before we get out of here. Let's go.
Yeah! Get your good day started right! WEFM in the morning. Radio WEFM in the morning. WEFM in the morning.
Thank you, Susie. Thank you, Susie. Got a little moving around there. It felt good. Felt good. Oh, but I'm too far behind now, and it's already 4 minutes to 8. Oh, God. How long have you lived in this house, says Susie? 10 years. Where the hell's time go? 10 years. I moved April of 2016. Wow. Seems like yesterday. Been in this place 10 years and accumulated too much stuff. And now the stuff's coming in huge boxes and has wheels on it. Finish the coffee. Tuka says, how are you, boss? As usual, Tuka, if I were any better, it'd be illegal. All right, I have to really look just for questions now. I can't actually stop and read everything, but I will read it during the replay because I do that. I do that. Eventually, I'll see everything. Let's see. 7:52. Okay, Don Schonger, did I say hi to you? How you doing? Good to see you. And Don Schonger evidently is going to Boston. That'd be great. We'll meet you on the live stream. Danny in Boston said that. Kevin says, is that Casa with a Q? And it can be whatever you want it to be. Yeah, thank you, Susie. You have your community in Melbourne where you live and an online community. What a blessed man. Well, my community here in Melbourne where I live, I pretty much have no friends here. I don't associate, I don't socialize, and have virtually nothing in common with any of the people here. I can socialize and go to the community social events because every one of them is based around some poisonous food or another. They have National Donut Day here, National Ice Cream Day, National Everything Day that's poisonous food. Stop by the clubhouse and get some free donuts today. Stop by and get some free ice cream. Stop by. I'm waiting for the National Ribeye Day. Stop by the clubhouse and pick up a case of ribeyes. No, that's never going to happen. And alcohol? Oh, my God. I've never seen... They can't go anywhere in their golf carts without a cooler in the back full of beer or booze. I used to go hang out with them up at the gazebo a long time ago on Friday nights until they all got so drunk I couldn't stand to be around them anymore, and I went home. And I just decided these people are not for me. They're free to do whatever they want. They're all dying between 65 and 70 years old. They're all sick and fat, most of them, except for the new breed of younger retired people that come in here, 55, 60 years old, and they play pickleball. But it ain't long for them either. They're all alcoholics. I've never seen so many alcoholics in one place. If you ever want to see what happens to people when they get old and they've been an alcoholic all their life, come to my community. Come to my community and listen during the course of the day how many ambulances, how many sirens you hear come to pick these people up and take them away. I've had an ambulance myself, so I can't. But it wasn't from drinking or killing myself. God knows what it was. All my recent medical problems stem from a fall, which was my own fault, but it didn't have anything to do with my lifestyle. So yeah, I avoid these people. I go out of my way not to engage them, because if they're not drunk, if they're not sick, if they're not fat, if they're not otherwise annoying, then they've got a slew of barking dogs to drive you crazy all day long and don't care that they're wrecking your peace and quiet. So I have nothing to do with these people. I would be happier to live out in the middle of 50 acres surrounded by an electrified fence, believe it or not. But I make the best of it. It's what I can afford, and it's where I am. I don't love it. I don't love this community. I think it's a nice community. It's one of the nicest ones for what it is. My retirement, when I had money, I pictured living in a mansion on the Intercoastal with a yacht docked out back and a few airplanes at the airport. That's what I pictured. This is what I got. Living in an upscale trailer park with a screen porch full of walkers and an e-bike. And I make the best of it. And I've got you guys. And I've got you guys. And I got my kids. Kids come first. You guys follow. A close second to what's important to me. So if I bust on you, if I rant and rave, don't hate me. I wouldn't like that. Well, I got down to the bottom of the chat, and Peter says, my neighbors are all old people. Well, then you probably know what I'm talking about. By the time you get to my age, usually you get pretty cranky. You know, you're just tired of putting up with stuff. So you become one of these, get off my lawn people, you know, cranky old person. Here, who is this? CB says, Mitch, you should show up at your community get-together with a box of your salmon cake shaped like donuts. Yeah, these people wouldn't know what to do with that. No, I can't. I just cannot associate with them. I just can't. I feel no empathy or no connection to any of them. And Barry Simon says, beware of the email. A little super sticker. Thank you, Barry. Uh-oh. Did you send me an email? Why didn't my phone go ding? I said I have a chat here and an email. Maybe I have the volume turned off or I have it on Do Not Disturb. Hang on a second. All right, we'll go a few minutes overtime. What the hell? Well, the title of that chat is I hope this doesn't traumatize, or the email. So I will check that out rather than be brave and because I don't want to traumatize anybody. So thank you, Barry. Thank you, Barry. Let me take a look at it. Let me at least take a look at it, and maybe we can get a last meme in here. We got to download it here and move it over to here and turn the sound off. And let's see. Oh, oh, Barry. That's you're right. It's a little traumatizing, but I'll show it. I'll show it to everybody because it doesn't insult anybody. I made a comment about my parrot attacking me when she reached sexual maturity, and Barry has created this meme. Hide the children.
This is Mitch Weiss on WEFM. The birds are attacking. Now parrots are invading the studio. They're everywhere. Ah! They're attacking me. Help! No, get them off! Ah!
Barry, that'd be a hell of a trailer for a horror movie. Okay. Wow. That was colorful. That was colorful. You're right. It's traumatizing. But I actually couldn't go near my own parrot that I raised like a child. It was very disheartening. It was very disheartening. But it goes to show you sometimes the beast, the programming of the beast takes over. Takes over. Again, that's my that's where my views on addiction all root back to our animal brain and our inability to control it when it decides what our physiology needs. And it monitors our physiology thousands of times every second. Something our subconscious mind does not do. I mean, our conscious mind. What was your parrot's name? Lolita. Lolita. Believe it or not. And in my book, there's a picture on the rear cover of my book. With me and Lolita. Back when she was probably less than a year old back then. And I love that bird. I mean, and there it says underneath, the author and Lolita. Yes, sir. That's my book. Never made me famous, however, but I'm still proud of the fact that I wrote it. Well, listen, my friends. Thank you so much for coming this morning. 120 people are still hanging in here. Wow. What a compliment that is. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here. Take a few minutes. I'll play a little happy music. Say goodbye to your friends in the chat. Oh, Rick's got it. Rick says, deep fried parrot? Yeah, I'll tell you what, those thoughts crossed my mind, Rick. I don't know if anybody's ever tasted parrot, but it is. We do eat chickens and turkeys, so. And Peter's still talking about what he ate. Oh my God. Peter, you got a one-track mind there. Danny says, buy all. Buy all. Oh, that was the question. Danny, where is it? Holy cow. I was going to put it on the screen, but I'm too far behind and it's going by too fast. So I'll just say Danny says goodbye and Lizzie says goodbye. Don Shanger says, have a great day. Robbie Autry. August 18th is the day that Elvis died. Nice to know. Wow. How many years ago was that? Sharon says goodbye. Lizzie says goodbye. Peter says Rick wouldn't know, whatever. Corgi and Duckman and Birdman says Chuck. And mackerel. Go smoke that cigar, Robbie. One of the more sane things that I've heard this morning, and I fully intend to. Mike Silly says goodbye. CB, bye, buddy. Susie Marsh, Brian Dish, Barry Simon. Thanks for everything, Barry. See you tomorrow morning. We're going to have a panel tomorrow morning, and everybody can come in here and bust on me and get even. So, Peter, Rick, I'm going to give you your chance. You bust all you want. I love it. I love it. Danny, Mitch, have a great day. And Lamb Stew says, have a great day. All right. Peter says, goodbye, everyone. And that'll do it for me this morning. Thanks, everybody, for coming. Was it an interesting show? Thank you, Kelsey, for showing up. And everybody for participating in the chat. That makes me happy. And on that happy note, I'll tell you to take the rest of the day off and eat meat.